As to Lucifer, strictly speaking, the word Lucifer being ascribed in purely mythological and spiritual terms to a deity actually dates from 70 CE and no earlier, and it's part of the faith that's known as Judaism or Judaism, and the I later on was transformed into a J, but there is no J in Latin. And if you go to Sovereign Law, you can actually see the history of the Iudean law form.
Yeah, I read that.
Yep. Yeah, Josephus was the main architect. The priests of Baal Hammon were the real main architects of this philosophy, rapidly created upon the destruction of the Temple of Mithra in 69 CE. So Lucifer was the name given to the Emperor of Rome as the saviour of Rome. And this is the origin of the word Lucifer. So Lucifer has always been the head of Judaism or Judaism. Yeah?
Okay, so, yeah, because I had also read, and I don't know how accurate this is, but it derived its origin from Lux or Lux or Luke, meaning the shining one, the masculine, the masculine of the shining one, the masculine of Venus as opposed to the feminine. I don't know if that history is accurate or correct, but I've heard that.
In fact, they created a new symbol that represented the Emperor of Rome, and Vespasian was the first one to be Lucifer under this system. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Vespasian was the first Lucifer. They created a new symbol to represent the new symbol of Rome. Because you remember when the Temple of Mithra was completely and utterly destroyed, and the Ark of the Covenant was totally destroyed by the Nazarenes to end this insanity of the precious in 69 CE. I mean, it totally destroyed the mindset of the legions, because the legions were sworn to protect Mithra and the treasures of Mithra, being the Ark. I mean, why do you think there was always 30 or 40,000 legionnaires in Judea? They weren't just hanging around. It wasn't that bad. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, they were sworn to protect. So it must have been a ferocious process that this whole thing went under. In any event, Vespasian was the first Lucifer of Judaism or Judaism, and they created the symbol of the sun, and then they had the three letters IHS. Have you ever seen a symbol of the sun with the letters IHS?
Yeah, that's the Jesuit symbol.
Yeah, well, that symbol resurrected under the Jesuits is actually the symbol of Lucifer under the Judean faith that went from 70 to 120 CE. And
right.
IHS means in hoc signo, or by this sign we are invincible, basically. That's what it said. By this sign we are unconquerable.
Right.
And that was the symbol of Lucifer. Yeah?
Now, did that have the nefarious connotations then with the dark side of the spirit back then, or?
Never.
Yeah.
No, it was okay. The word Jew can be pronounced in English with two letters. The sound sounds the same, but you can use two letters to produce the same phoneme, Jew. Do you know what they are?
No.
Well, J is one of them, yeah?
Oh, okay,
And what's another letter that pronounces the same?
As J?
As J, yeah.
As the G.
Ah, great. Have you ever seen a symbol where the G is prominent?
Oh, yeah, that's the Freemason then.
Okay. Under the Orphic mysteries and the Pythagorean mysteries of the 10 degrees, the highest degree was not the degree of the phoenix, it was the degree of the Jew with a G. Yeah?
Oh, okay.
And the Jew,
G-E-W as opposed to G-E-W.
G-E-W-E, G-E-W-E, Jew. And the Jew was the description of the phoenix as the illuminated man in the darkest night. Yeah?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Illuminated man in the darkest night was the 10th degree, the highest degree of Pythagorean and of Orphic mysteries, which was at the founding of Rome. So what made Judean philosophy under Vespasian as Lucifer a positive religion, not a negative religion. Yeah? And I'm not, by the way, I'm not here to be an apologist. I know people have been brought up a certain way and are told certain things. So if they just keep it in mind, I'm putting it in the historical context, not being an apologist for people's contemporary views.
Right.
What Judaism did is it made the degree known as the Jew of a G accessible to every man who followed. Okay? And this was the age of the illuminated man, illuminated by Vespasian as the light being, the light bringer, who brings light to all men. Yes?
Right, to share the knowledge as opposed to
share the knowledge. So no longer is there a hidden group called Jews with a G as the 10th degree of Pythagorean and basically the bedrock of every secret society since then, from 509 BCE. Now everyone who subscribes to the religion of Judaism is a Jew, is an enlightened, illuminated man. Do you see that?
Yeah, exactly.